Amanda Palmer said there's a huge cloud of shame around art and business being seen as bedfellows. While art and business are separate fields, business without creative talent and art without business inevitably leads to failure. The complexity of the web and the vast amounts of data available can be overwhelming, but focusing on one aspect of analysis while ignoring another is like looking at a partially completed puzzle. So let's take a look at each in more detail and see who's the master of which trade and why this threesome should always be married or at least bedfellows. Let's start with social media. Typically, when you think of social media, the usual culprits come to mind: Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, maybe LinkedIn. When we think about social media analytics, the focus is on the prospect, lead, or customer. In other words, you. As you can see, the social media platform is very large and growing. While we may typically only think of Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, there's hundreds of social sites, such as blogs, podcasting sites, texting programs, email blasts, that are all considered social media. What makes this area challenging are the number of sites any one business will be a part of and the separate analytics that goes with each. Due to the complexity and type of social media platforms, companies utilize charts like this to remember what the important metrics are for each and how to measure each one. There are hundreds of programs created that help marketers do this, so not only do you need to choose your social media platforms, but also how to measure them. For instance, while Twitter may supply some of its own analytics, many marketers will choose to buy a program like Twitterify to provide further insight not provided by Twitter itself. It appears that every marketer's goal is to have their content go viral. While many believe there are formulas for this to happen, most will say it's a combination of knowing your audience and catching them at the right time when they're ready for your content. Of course, to know this, you have to know who your customers are and the types of content they enjoy. Analytics will help you find this. While reach has been one of the standard metrics looked at with social media analysis, it gives a partial picture and is dependent upon if you've reached the right audience. If you're selling kittens to a group of allergic individuals, they may find your animals fun to look at, but they'll never buy them. So knowing that you are targeting the right audience is another piece of the puzzle that social media analytics can uncover. Another important social analytics metric is engagement. Engagement can mean many things, but often means how much people take part in your page or blog, and is a pretty good indicator of content sentiment. So social media analytics is focused on people. It's the way marketers can tell if their campaigns are successful and allows them to monitor and adjust campaigns as needed depending upon response. There are thousands, maybe billions of websites on the internet. The job of web analytics is to analyze those sites for effectiveness. If you look at it another way, if your website's poor, driving people to your site with social media can cause more harm than good. You probably wouldn't have a huge party at your house and not clean your bathrooms, right? Well, same goes on the web, although sadly, not everyone seems to know this. So web analytics is just one piece in the huge marketing technology field, but a big one. On this page, I'm showing you a website I manage where I've put something called a heat map called Crazy Egg over the website. This shows one thing that web analytics programs may do. As someone clicks in real time on any part of the website, a small light comes on that tells marketers exactly where they're going. This is valuable as part of a marketing strategy because webmasters and marketers can see what customers consider important enough to click on, and of equal importance, what makes no impact. While there are many web analytic tools to use, Google Analytics is king. As you can see, some metrics that are frequently analyzed are page views, traffic, and unique visitors. Everything that relates directly to your website and traffic to and from it. Bounce rate is another big metric that web analytics will show. While there is value to bounce rate statistics, it depends upon your page. If you have a page that's rich in content and someone looks at that page and only that page and then leaves the site, doesn't mean the content was not good. So another metric to look at is time on a page along with bounce rate to determine this. These analytics are all within the web analysis portfolio. SEO. This guy is concerned with a bigger picture. So you don't invite people to your house with a dirty bathroom, and you don't invite people to your house for a party and not tell them how to get to your house. This is the job of SEO, finding your website or blog or podcast on the web so search engines are able to display it. It's a big job that's best not left to chance. So a bedfellow of SEO are search engines, hence the name search engine optimization. The major search engines are Google, Yahoo, MSN, Ask, and Bing. In order for SEO to be effective, it's important to know how the search engines decide selection and rank. If you know this, there's a better chance of maximizing the chances that your content will rank highly. SEO, unlike some of the other analytic tools, often require changes to HTML coding to make the backend of the website attractive to the search engines. You could say search engines are butt people. The royal family in the SEO world are the following: content, HTML, architecture, and links. The value of a page or site is determined by value of content, HTML accurately describing content, frequently updating, and links from and to high-ranking websites. In addition, authority of pages linking to your site and the use of social media sites by your business will contribute to overall search rankings. Keywords, once a huge part of SEO, are valuable, but just one tool in the bag of weapons to optimize search engine results. The most valuable way to use keywords is to include them in the body of your website and also in the title and header tags. Links within your website, internal links, and external links to other sites are valuable, but the most valuable is a link placed on a high-ranking site back to your website. These are not easy to come by and most likely point to the value of your content. The goal of SEO is to get your site featured early in search results and for people to actually click on your site and engage. Organic search is a search that you do from a search engine, say Google. Paid search is another way to achieve higher ranking results using paid ads. Organic searching is considered more valuable because people are looking for you without you needing to entice them with a paid ad. In addition, SEO can increase traffic with linking and referrals, as well as through social media traffic from your accounts to your site. SEO also involves making it easier for web bots or spiders to find and read your page, changing of code to include rich snippets for readers, and the use of microdata can help a spider understand what your pages are about. For optimal online performance, web analytics, social media analytics, and SEO need to work together. The most effective websites are created with SEO in mind and continually monitored for effectiveness.